The only one who should change up is your best player. He should say, I wanted a little bit more today. That's about it.
The coach that comes in and talks about plays is the one that's nervous. The one that comes in and said, listen, we've seen a lot of each other. We know each other inside and out.
Here it is, folks. Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. These two teams have battled hard, but it's only one that will move on. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. You look at the Warriors. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season, getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
Man, and how fortunate are we to be like this? I mean, come on, this is playoff drama at its highest level. The way these two teams have battled, it just felt all along like this series was destined to go the distance.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point guard position.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Duncan. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And an instant reaction to that call from the fans.
Well, you know, they can be very vociferous when they disagree, and that whistle did not go over well with the crowd.
Curry dishes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Lock at 6. Kicks it to Barnes. Here's Bogut. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good. That one misses. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Parker passes to Duncan. Leonard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dishes it to Curry. For 3. And the shot is good. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Parker drives in. The kick out to Aldridge. He dishes it to Green. And stolen by Barnes. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Just staying relaxed in this kind of atmosphere is going to be difficult. He knows that. But he's hoping any kind of nervous energy his players may have translates into extra effort. We'll see if they can stay balanced enough to win this series on the road, Kevin. Not an easy task.
Thanks again, Doris.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And Parker, here we go. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard against Curry. They double-team Curry. Leonard with the steal. Tipped away. Curry attacking. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Been a really good night for Steph Curry. He's already got 9 points, and he's still working hard for those rebounds.
And that's what he has to do. Solid effort on the glass can make such a huge difference on most nights.
And so he hits both. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
Pass to Bogut. Feeds it to Curry. Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Parker outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's the teardrop. Curry with some nice D.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Steph Curry.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Aldridge, good.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Warriors leading by 12. Outside Curry. Thompson, a screen on Parker. Curry kicks to Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Parker outside. He feeds it to Green. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Passes it to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 14. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Timeout Spurs.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Here's Parker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A 3 from Leonard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Green. There's the feed to Curry. Five to shoot. No luck. Duncan with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The lead now cut to single digits. Leonard's got 5 now. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. Screen by Bogut. Here's Green. Hawk loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now here's Parker. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. 13 feet away. And it's San Antonio with another. Now here's Curry. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Green. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. That's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And here is Green. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Green, the screen. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 20 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out. It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Spates checked in for the Warriors. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. DL comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Now here's Curry. 20 points for him. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8, 16 feet away. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 5th is Draymond Green.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Warriors leading by 8. And Thompson kicks to Green. Iguodala outside. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. Second chance shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Green kicks to Iguodala. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. The pass to Spates. They kick it out to Green. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Mills, and count it from 19 feet away. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Spates. There's the 3. Spates missing again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Green kicks to Livingston. Thompson against Ginobili. Livingston dishes to Spates. Green up on top. He's guarded by Diaw. Diaw against Green. Second shot opportunity. West with the block. Here's Mills. And another basket for San Antonio. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Warriors on top, up 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued love of the game. Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get too introspective with us. Anybody that plays this game knows exactly what he's talking about. And at the level he's competing currently, I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Aldridge in at center. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And great effort on the boards, and what a that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Clock at 4. Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Spades missing again. Spurs trail by 10. On the wing, Green. The dish now to Diaw. Back to Green. The three-pointer, no good. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barbosa's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Parker passes to Anderson. To the paint. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 10 points. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the shot is good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Duncan kicks to Anderson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now here's Curry. He's got 20. Up off the screen, and Bogut slammed. It in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GH, the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here's Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 12 points and also a couple of rebounds.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Bogut. Shot is no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Parker dishes to Green. Out to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one's good. Parker.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now Barbosa. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks it to Azili. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Spurs trail by 6. Kicks it to Aldridge. Clock at 6. The fadeaway. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Barbosa with it. He's picked up by Parker. Curry against Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Steph Curry. The Warriors have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here is Parker. It's stolen. And here we go with Barbosa. Heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And the Warriors lead by 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Parker. Good on the shot. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Dishes it to Azili. Back to Curry. Pass to Bogut. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. A nice shot by Anderson.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Curry against Parker. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Barbosa. Just 5 to shoot. Bogut kicks to Barnes. And the Warriors miss again. Spurs trail by 5. Parker passes to Anderson. Green, the screen. Aldridge with a screen on Barbosa. Anderson kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here is Bogut. It's stolen by Green. Outside Aldridge. 3-pointer. They get it back. Anderson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw missing. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Leonard comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Anderson. And it's Mills in for Green. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. 5 to shoot. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The Spurs have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Leonard has been playing really well. 13 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
The 3 from Mills, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside Curry. Screen by Bogut. Green dishes to Bogut. Curry against Parker. There's the three. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Mills can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. To halt the run. That's good. Curry's got 24 points.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Tipped away. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph. Curry. And Tony Parker drops them both. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Rush dishes to Livingston. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Now here's Mills. He's got 9. There's passes to Mills. Diaw, the screen. Ginobili attacking.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Ginobili. The Warriors shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Thompson, a screen on Diaw. Green kicks to Thompson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Feeds to West. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Mills. Launches it. The Spurs rebound. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Thompson misses. Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? When you say it, sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Thompson, a screen on Leonard. Green dishes to Thompson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Now here's Mills, guarded closely. Off the screen, so the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first. Good on both. 35 seconds left here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mills has got 11 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here is Livingston. He's got 5. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Livingston. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Spurs lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Tim, in looking at that first half, what sort of adjustments are necessary as you guys prepare to take the floor after the break?
Just refocus of energy at halftime, come out a little more focused and understanding what we got to do to finish this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for San Antonio, they're 1/2 away from finally moving on in this series. The pressure of Game 7 may be weighing heavily on them, and they've still got their work cut out in the second half, but they're in a pretty good position. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, their passing was impressive. They're in a good position to win this game, in large part because of those assists. And this is the thing. You win as a team in this league. You have to share the basketball to succeed. And if they carry that level of unselfishness in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back.
And thanks for